We're live from the Upton Center Gymnasium in Olivet, Michigan for an MIAA women's basketball showdown between Olivet College and the Albion College Britons. I'm Matt Shear. Alongside me making his debut here on WOCR. On the broadcasting side of things, it typically works back in the Chuck Medford studios, Travis Garner. Travis, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Excited to be here. Very excited. First broadcast, ready to get it done. Let's go.
So, looking at these two teams, Olivet College, they're 4-16 overall and 1-10 in the MIAA, currently 9th in the conference on an 8-game skid. And then Albion College at 16-4, and they're 8-3 in the conference, currently third in the conference. Looking at Olivet, can you tell us a little bit about the Comets?
For the Comets, basically for me, in their last game against Shrine, they shot very inefficiently. So I think the major thing in this game for the Comets is to try to be more efficient and really take good shots. And then don't rely so heavy on the three-point shot. If you're not hitting your threes, try to drive a little bit, maybe try to initiate some contact, get to the line, because once you start seeing those free throws go in, usually the three-point shot is soon to follow. You'll start seeing those go in a little more. And less depth for the Comets than Albion. The Comets have 2 freshman starters, and there's more senior leadership on the Albion team as well. So, yeah.
Now, going over to Albion College, what are you looking forward to from the Albion College Britons in this contest?
For the Britons, they have a major height advantage over Olivet. When I was looking at the roster sheet before the game started, I really saw, a couple people on the Albion roster that, 5'10", 5'11". There's a couple people that are 6 feet, whereas, Olivet's a little on the shorter side. So in the last meeting on January 11th, Albion out-rebounded Olivet 53-25. And then Albion really likes to drive. They like to drive in and try to initiate contact. In the last meeting, Rain Hinton, the junior center for Albion, she went to the line 23 times and made 15. So they really like to drive and initiate contact.
This Albion College team, they're 16-4 for a reason. They're one of the premier teams in the MIAA. They're right behind Shrine, and then, of course, Hope up top, which we saw Hope earlier this year. They were impressive. Coach Morehouse got a 600th win here. And then you got another impressive coach. Her name is Doreen Carden. She's in her 19th season, over 300 wins at Albion College. She's won an MIAA championship and a tournament here. And she's going against Brittany Zanstra, who's a former player at Hope College, now turned head coach. Now in her first full season with the Comets, she was an interim head coach the last 10 games of last season. So it's kind of more of the established in Albion College versus the up-and-coming at Olivet College.
Right. Yep, and like I said, for Olivet, just the biggest thing I think is going to be efficiency because, sometimes their shot selection really isn't there. So if you can really take some good shots and look for good looks and knock them down.
So we're about ready for National Anthem time here at the Upton Center Gymnasium. Tip-off is at 5:30 p.m. as both teams starting the lineup for the National Anthem. And we'll have the starting lineup coming back when we come back here on 89.1 The One WOCR. We'll pause for a couple minutes. And we'll be back for the starting lineup.
Sounds good.
Here on Olivet College Basketball's home to 89.1 The One WOCR. Back here at the Upton Center Gymnasium in Olivet, Michigan. Matt Shear and Travis Gardner with you, and back in the studio is Asher Wertheimer, who I believe is making his debut on the Olivet on the board back at Chuck Medford
I
Studios.
believe he ran it for a football game, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so, but he's brand new to this basketball season, so we'll welcome our audience to him as well. He does a fine job. Getting back to this game, the starting lineups for both of these teams. We'll first go with our home Olivet Comets. It's Dee Post, a junior guard from Columbus, Ohio, transferred from Kellogg Community College. And then number 11 on the floor, Zara Weber from Kent City, the freshman who's been very impressive. Made 3 triples from outside the arc last contest for the Comets. Amari Brown, the senior forward, standing at 6 foot even from Muskegon, Michigan. And then Hannah Brown, part of that freshman duo was Zara Weber, who's been very impressive as well. And then Tammy Lee, the transfer from Lake Michigan College. She's a senior guard, standing at 5'3" from Cassopolis, Michigan. Now when we flip it on to the other side for the Albion College Britons, you have freshman guard Elena Walker from Dearborn Heights, Michigan. And Amanda Larson, a guard/forward, sophomore, standing at 5'11" from Howard City. And then Evelyn Wishmeyer, the guard forward senior, 5'11" from Lake Orion, Michigan, along with Rain Hinton, the leading scorer for the Albion College Britons, at 16.5 points per game. And then Emily Bernis, a senior from Waterford, Michigan, played at Waterford Kettering High School for her prep days before entering the college levels. So 10 minutes on the floor, or on the clock here. We're getting ready for action at midcourt for the tip-off here between Olivet and Albion.
I'm excited. I'm pumped up. Let's go. Ready for some good basketball.
With Zara Weber and Rain Hinton, we're matched up toe-to-toe on the midcourt line. The tip-off is tipped away from Zara Weber. Now the pass comes into Rain Hinton for Albion, a 360 move in the lane. She knocks down the shot. It's 2-0, 10 seconds in.
Nice spin move by Hinton to get that bucket there.
So Dee Post will take it up over the timeline. The pass comes inside, kind of errant, and here come the Albion College Britons after the steal. Elena Welker up top. The pass comes inside. It got tipped and stolen, but Rain Hinton picks it up. Hinton going up, lays it up, and it rolls around the rim and falls into the bucket.
Rain Hinton making her presence known right off the bat, scoring the first 2 buckets for Albion.
So 30 seconds into this contest, it's 4-0 Albion College. Hannah Brown up over the timeline with her pass to Zara Weber. Now it's back to Brown. Brown driving in from the right block. She drives in and gets the layup to go with the right hand. 4-2, Albion leads.
The lane was almost left wide open there for Hannah Brown.
On the left side, Elena Welker gives it up top, and now into the hands of Amanda Larson. Larson on that left wing side for Welker. Welker back up top, momentarily losing it. It's the senior Evelyn Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer to the right wing, to the right side of the lane, gives it to Hinton. Her bucket won't go. Chases down her own rebound, picks it up now to the right wing side. Welker puts it up for 3, knocks it down. A triple from the right wing, and it's 7-2.
Nice kick out pass there to get that 3.
8.5 to play here in the first quarter. The pass to Tammy Lee. Now to the right wing side. Here's Weber wide open for 3. Splash! Knocks it down.
Nice find by Tammy Lee in the corner there.
It's on the right wing side.
It's not working.
And driving in is Albion College back out to the right wing. We have a couple of scoreboard issues as there's 8:05 to play. And Albion College will retain possession. Look at the inbound to the right side of the basket. On the right wing side, it's Elena Welker. Welker driving in, puts up the layup, knocks it down off the glass and in.
Nice to finish through the contact there for Welker.
So here comes Olivet College up over the dribbling up court. It's Dee Post, gives it to Tammy Lee. On the left wing side, Amari Brown. She'll put up a 2-point jumper, knocks it down from the left side. 9-7, Albion College leads. Approaching 7.5 to play here in the first quarter.
Almost looked like Albion kind of went for a steal there, and it kind of just got tipped out to number 13 there, and she was able to knock it down. Amari Brown.
Rain Hinton driving in and is fouled by Amari Brown. And so there'll be an inbound for Albion College. Inbound comes to Emily Burness. Burness pass inside to Hinton and back to the left wing side. Wishmeyer with the three. It's off the glass, does not make contact with the iron. And here comes Olivet the other way. A pass from Tammy Lee to the left wing side, just inside the arc. The shot goes up for Didi Post, but it's no good. But there's a foul before the pass.
One thing that I've noticed so far from Olivet is really looks like they're trying to run in transition. It really looks like they're, when they get a rebound, they're out on the break real quick.
Burness gets the personal. Both teams with one personal thus far. 3 minutes into play. On the left wing side, Hannah Brown gives it in the corner to Weber, who will drive in. A nice move around Elena Welker down low, and then puts up the bucket, or puts up the shot, can't get the bucket to go. And there's a foul after. It'll be on Zara Weber for the Comets. 2 team fouls for Olivet so far. Dribbling with speed up over the timeline, dishes it back up top. Here comes Albion College. It's Amanda Larson, then gives it to Emily Burness. Burness on the right wing side, pass inside to Rain Hinton, who goes up for the shot and draws the contact, and she'll go to the line.
I believe that was Amari Brown on that last foul.
And it's not a shooting foul. Thought she was going up for the shot there.
I believe that's 2 fouls now for Amari Brown, so might have to keep an eye on her maybe being in foul trouble here early.
So off the inbound, Albion College. No good was the shot for Wishmeyer. She fights to get her own rebound. It goes out of bounds, and it will be a Olivet College basketball, and Tammy Lee will be set to inbound. 6.5, just over 6.5 to play in the first quarter. Comets trail by 2, 9-7. The pass to Hannah Brown, she loses the handle on it. Albion College comes away with a steal, going up for the shot. It's no good for Emily Burness. The putback opportunity is no good, but Albion College will get a chance for the third chance. Going up, Burness can't get it to go, and then the chase down rebound for Zara Weber. She'll pick it up, gives it to Tammy Lee in the lane. Left wing side for a 3-attempt splash. Didi Post from the left wing corner. Comets take a 1-point lead, 10-9, with 6 to play.
Good find there to get it to Didi Post and let her knock it down. Maybe get her going a little bit.
On the right wing side, Emily Burness. Burness dribbling in and is called for the offensive charge. That came very close to being the 3rd personal for Amari Brown.
Yeah, if you get Amari Brown in foul trouble that quick, that's a big problem.
Dribbling up, it's Hannah Brown. Hannah Brown gives it on the right wing side to Zara Weber. Comets with the basketball, 5:40 to play in the first quarter. And one is Weber draws the contact and gets the bucket to fall.
Way to finish through the contact there by Weber. Good finish.
Rain Hinton picks up her 2nd personal. 3 team fouls for Albion College, 2 for Olivet. The Olivet fouls, 1 for Zara Weber and 1 for Amari Brown. Free throw goes down for Zara Weber, and that converts the 3-point play. Dribbling up over the half-court line was Elena Welker. Now on the left wing side, the ball finds Amanda Larson. Larson gives it to Wishmeyer, who spins from the left elbow, puts up the shot at the end of that 360 spin, and knocks down the shot. 5:15 to play here in the first quarter. Comets up by 2.
Nice little spin there. Looked like almost like a little jump hook there. Nice finish.
Didi Post driving in, tries to go up over the top of Madeline Stanley, who just checked in on that last stop. No good. And Albion College now circulating the basketball around the arc. The pass inside, Stanley. Stanley's pass tried to hit Wishmeyer, and it was tipped away by Didi Post. Comets come away with a steal as it goes out of bounds last off of the Albion College Britons, and so the inbound will come from Tammy Lee of the Comets. Under 5 to play here in the first quarter. Comets up by 2, 13-11. Hannah Brown dribbling and then gives it over on the left side to Didi Post, who takes it up over the OC logo at midcourt. Brown settling it down as we approach 4.5 to play in the first quadrant of this contest. On the right wing side, Amari Brown pass trying to hit Tammy Lee, and it's a steal. Fast break going up for the bucket and knocking it down, Rebecca Ross.
Way to get in those lanes by Rebecca Ross. She just came out of nowhere kind of and tipped that pass and was able to get off on the break.
Well, it ties the score at 13 all. 4:15 to play in quarter number 1. At the right point and taking it back up is Hannah Brown. Now on the left wing side, Amari Brown sees an open 3 opportunity. Little too strong on that attempt, but Zara Weber gets the board. Can't get it to go, and the Comets still with the basketball. On the right wing side, Hannah Brown's 3 attempt. Splash! Knocks it down.
Let's go. Nice three-pointer by Hannah Brown. They kind of played a little ring around the rosy there, get around the arc, and get it to Hannah Brown in the corner.
Comets take the 3-point lead, 16-13, 3:40 left here in the first quarter. On the right wing side, it's Evelyn Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer thought about it, then she'll put it up over Hannah Brown. No good on the 3-ball attempt on the right wing side. Zara Weber fighting for the rebound. It comes loose, and Tammy Lee. Tammy Lee up top. She'll drive in the lane, puts up the shot. Just trying to maybe draw some contact there, but no good. And the board comes for Rebecca Ross, who's up over the half-court line.
Looked like there could have been a little bit of contact there. Maybe could have been a foul, but no call.
At the top, Burness puts up a 3. It'll roll around the rim and kicked out to the right side, out of bounds, and Comets will take over. 3:10 to play here in the first quarter. Comets up by 3. Faith Talbert checks into the contest. J.C. King checks in for the Albion College Britons. Up to Talbert. To the left wing side, here's Hannah Brown. Under 3 to play in the first quarter. To Didi Post on the right wing side. She's open for 3. Splash! Knocks it down. Comets up by 6, 19-13.
Looked like Hannah Brown had a little bit of a head fake there. Thought about shooting it, but then found Didi Post on the right wing.
Pass comes inside, and J.C. King puts up the shot, but gets fouled on the way up. And Hannah Brown commits the foul for Olivet. Both teams with 3 fouls apiece with 2:48 to go here in the first quarter. Off the inbound, here come the Comets. Didi Post is after the steal by the Comets. Has it on the offensive side of the ball. The pass over to Amari Brown. Jumping the pass on that right side is Rebecca Ross. Good defense there. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 2:36 to play in the first quarter.
From what I've seen, Rebecca Ross for Albion has really been in those lanes. She's tipped a couple passes, I believe, and she just tipped one out of bounds there. So keep an eye on her going into those lanes.
Some good defensive teams at the top of this MIAA conference as Didi Post drives in. She has a clean look, but a little too strong off the iron. Kicks out to the left side, and Albion College corrals the rebound. It's Stanley. Stanley on the right wing side gives it to Amanda Larson. Larson near the right elbow, kicks it back out to the right wing side, where it'll be Emily Burness to put up a 2-pointer from 2 feet out on the right side. It's no good. Then on the left side, another opportunity is no good. And Faith Talbert rips down the rebound for the Comets. Under 2 to play here in the first quarter. Up by 6, the Comets 19-13. On the right side, Hannah Brown. Brown gives it to Faith Talbert. Talbert in trouble. And a whistle inside. And we've got a 30-second timeout by head coach Brittany Zanstra. So we'll keep it right here on 89.1, the 1 WOCR. An impressive showing by the Comets so far as it's Matt Sheeran, Travis Garner with you, and Asher Wormheimer back in the studio. An impressive showing so far by the Comets.
Definitely. The Comets have really came out and been really aggressive. They're knocking down their 3-pointers, which if you were here for the pregame show, that's what I mentioned in the pregame show. They really need to be more efficient with their looks. They're getting good looks. They're knocking them down. Hopefully they can keep it up.
So Olivet College with a 6-point advantage against the number 3 seed currently, if the season were to end today in the MIAA, as far as the tournament goes. Olivet currently right now at 9th place. It's more of a rebuild year for head coach Brittany Zanstra, now in her first full season as head coach. And they're competing well, and the Comets are competing well with their rivals, just down I-69 and then down 94 a little bit towards Jackson and Albion College. On the right side, dribbling in is Burness. Burness puts up the shot from the right block. It's no good. The chase down in the corner for the board. Faith Talbert gives it to Didi Post, who's in trouble. Got it knocked away off of the foot of Madeline Standley. And Olivet College will keep possession.
Seems like Albion's got a little bit of a lid on the bucket right now. They're missing some really close, theoretically easy shots. So maybe they just need to settle down and kind of, get back into a rhythm.
So far in this game, Albion College 33% from the floor. Comets are shooting 54%. Impressive so far. Didi Post on the right wing side. Up top, it's Hannah Brown. She takes a 3-attempt splash. More of that line drive right into the bucket. As we approach the final minute of play in quarter number 1, Comets up 22-13.
Hannah Brown's getting hot. She gets hot. Look out.
Up top, it's Amanda Larson. Larson goes in from the right side. Then it's from the right elbow just inside. Knocking down the shot is Standley. Under a minute to go. Comets up 22-15. So the inbound comes from Hannah Brown to Zara Weber and then to Didi Post. Post will use some speed and a pass up to Faith Talbert off of her hand. Goes on a bounce as trying to corral it for the steal was Tiffany Burgess, who just checked in from Harrison Township, Michigan for the Britons. And so with 40.6 seconds to go here in the first quarter, Comets up 22-15 against the third-place Albion College Britons.
Something that I've noticed so far about Olivet is when they go on the inbound, when they inbound the ball, they seem to like to throw it up the court really quick and, get an outlet pass and try to get an easy bucket.
Faith Talbert kicks it to the left wing side for Amari Brown.
Nice finish.
Uses her athletic finish on the right side, lays it up, and gets it to go 24-15. Shot clock is out of the equation for the rest of this quarter. Ball gets knocked away, more like a poke check in hockey by Didi Post to the left side. And Albion will retain possession, 11.5 to go here in quarter number 1. Comets up by 9. On the inbound, Rebecca Ross. She has it up top, 6 seconds, 5 left to go in the quarter. 4-3 up top, gives it on the right behind the right elbow. The shot is no good from Standley, and that's the end of the first quarter. Comets lead it by 9, 24-15. An impressive showing.
Definitely impressive showing for the Comets on the defensive and the offensive side of the basketball. So we'll see if they can keep it up. I don't really necessarily think Albion is playing bad defense, but I think Olivet's just got a lot of confidence right now. They're hitting their shots, and I'll see if they can keep it up.
So we'll pause for 30 as we'll start the second quarter when we come back here on 89-1 WCR. Comets up by 9, 24-15 after one quarter. Back here at the Upton Center Gymnasium, Matt Shear and Travis Garner with you, and Asher Wertheimer back in the Chuck Medford studios here on 89-1 WCR. 10 minutes are on the clock. Comets up 24-15 as we're about to start the second quarter of play.
A lot of momentum for the Comets here in the first quarter. They were hitting a majority of their shots, and Hannah Brown got hot, Amari Brown got hot, so we'll see if they can keep it going.
60% from the floor in that first quarter.
That is remarkable.
So Didi Post, the pass comes inside. Hannah Brown goes up for the shot. Nice block down below by Albion College's Amanda Larson. And then a foul against
Way to catch.
Olivet College's Hannah Brown.
Really good by Larson to catch her when she wasn't expecting it. She just thought she had an open lane, went up with it, and Larson caught her from behind and got that nice block.
So 9:47 after 13 seconds on that first play, and Albion College with the inbound right to the left of our booth. It was Evelyn Wishmeyer. Gives it to Welker up top. Welker, pass comes down low. This one to Larson. She lays it up, in and out, and the rip-down rebound for the freshman Weber. Tammy Lee dribbles up over that half-court line. Under 9.5 until halftime. Here in the second quarter, Comets up 24-15. Brown's pass comes inside to Faith Talbert, back outside on the left wing to Amari Brown. And to Dee Post. On the right wing side, Tammy Lee. No-look pass on the left wing side. Amari Brown for three. Splash! Knocks it down. 27-15. Comets lead Albion College.
Just like I mentioned in the pre-show, I said the Comets, they like to shoot those threes, and it wasn't working for them in the last game, but it's working this game. They're getting hot.
Wishmeyer spins, turns in the lane, floats it home from 2 feet out. And it's a 10-point contest, 27-17.
Good bucket for Albion, try to get the lid off the basket, get some momentum going.
On the right wing side, Amari Brown gives it to Zara Weber. 8:40 to go here in the second quarter. Left wing side, Dee Post. Post dribbles back up towards the top, shakes Rebecca Ross away, then puts up the shot just inside the arc. And it's off the heel, kicks out, and Albion College with a rebound. Lena Welker gives it up top. Here's Wishmeyer for a three. Knocks it down.
Yeah, got to be wary of those three-point shots from Albion. I was watching them in pregame shoot-around, and they were knocking them down. Just about everybody was splashing, so got to be aware of that.
41% three-point shooter is Wishmeyer checking into this contest. And a timeout taken, a 30-second timeout for Olivet College's head coach, Brittany Zanstra. That means we'll keep it right here on 89.1 the 1 WOCR. And Albion College, it seems like those last two possessions starting to find some rhythm on the floor.
Yeah, in the first quarter and right at the beginning of the second quarter, it kind of seemed like they were out of sorts a little bit. Albion, they were missing some, point-blank kind of layups that they were rimming out, and I think that just shook their confidence a little bit, but it looks like they're starting to get it back.
So we're coming out of this timeout. Comets are now up by 7, 27-20. 8:21 on the clock here in the second quarter. And off the inbound, Dee Post was searching for an open Comet. She takes one too many steps after her pivot. And it's a turnover. Albion College to get the basketball under their own basket. 8:19 here in the second quarter. The inbound to the left side of the basket from Welker comes up top. And now on the right side of the lane, putting up a two-point shot is no good. Second chance opportunity goes as Amanda Larson got her own board.
Nice rebound by Larson there. Way to foul your own shot.
27-22. The pass is stolen from Dee Post for Albion College. Down low, Larson coming up for the shot, got it knocked away. And they're going to say this was off of Tammy Lee down low. She has the hands up over on the top of her head. And kind of a dejected look, thinking that it did not go off of her. But nonetheless, Albion College will retain possession. The inbound pass comes way up over the top of Wishmeyer into the backcourt. Wishmeyer will have to retreat and corral it and take it back up into the zone. On the right side, Elena Welker with the basketball. Takes one too many steps, called for the travel. Good defense there by Tammy Lee. And the Comets will get the basketball here with 7:45 on the clock here in the second quarter.
Quite a few travels in the last couple minutes. You hate to see that. Unforced errors, you just hate to see it for the Comets.
As Zara Weber had the basketball. A lateral pass towards the Comet bench intended for Tammy Lee. Just a miscommunication there, turnover. And Albion College with the basketball. In the lane, it's Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer, pass to Amanda Larson. Larson working her way around Faith Talbert. Draws some contact against Talbert on the shooting motion. Can't get the bucket to fall, but she'll shoot two at the charity strut.
Looks like momentum might be starting to swing back towards Albion in the second quarter here.
So Amanda Larson this season, 75% from the stripe as she puts up the first one off the heel. It kicks out to the right side. Staggered at the line, right over left, receives the basketball, dribbles three times, bends at the knees, puts it up, and knocks it down. Nothing but net. 27-23. Off the inbound, Dee Post. Gives it to Zara Weber, then to Tammy Lee. Weber dribbles up court with the pass. It's to Faith Talbert. Talbert on the left wing side to Tammy Lee.
Albion seems to be going into a press here. They're really pressing Olivet. They're almost double teaming as soon as they get the ball in.
Mari Brown going in the lane, puts up the shot, draws some contact. Against Albion College's Emily Burness, a senior from Waterford, Michigan. That's her first personal with 7:10 to go here in the second quarter. Comets up 27-23 with 2 free throw attempts coming here from Amari Brown.
Amari Brown's a 55% shooter on the year, so see if she can knock these down.
Brown staggered at the line, right foot just ahead of that left foot as she bends at the knees, puts up the free throw off the heel, it kicks out. And one more attempt here, Comets up by 4. It's a 2-possession game. At the line, bends at the knees, puts up the shot, it rolls around the rim, kicks out to the right side, it was off of the heel. Albion College with the ball.
It's all right. You're going to miss some, just shake it off. Try to get some buckets.
On the left side, Rebecca Ross comes to the right side for Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer against Weber. From the left block, she does a 360 move, puts it up, it's no good. Mari Brown with the board.
Even though the bucket didn't fall, Wishmeyer, I mean, that was a great find, almost a full cross-court pass.
Up top, it's Tammy Lee, 6:40. Clock continues to wind down here in the second quarter. Jasmine Hildebrand just checked in, puts up the shot on the underside of the rim and hits, and Dee Post shot is no good. 2-missed attempt there for the Comets as Elena Welkers up over the timeline. She's on the right side. In the right corner against Sarah Weber. She dribbles in, working against Weber. The pass comes onto the left wing side for Ross and back up top to Emily Burness. Then to Welker. Welker drives in with the basketball back up top to Burness. Burness, the right wing side. Evelyn Wishmeyer with 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Her shot is no good. The tip-tap rebound in the hands of Dee Post. Under 6 to play until halftime. From the left wing side, Tammy Lee, splash, knocks down the triple.
Good find there on that cross-court pass to Tammy Lee in the left corner.
Comets up by 7, 30-23. Elena Welker up at the top against Tammy Lee. Gives it on the right wing side to Wishmeyer. Pass comes down low. Burness goes up, draws the contact as she hits the deck against Amari Brown. Bucket goes, and it is an and-one opportunity here.
See, in that situation, you'd almost say that, you know, unforced contacts. It looked like the bucket was going to go, so I would just say let them get the bucket and, you know, try not to force the contacts. But nonetheless, Burness going to the line here for an and-one opportunity.
Burness at the charity stripe, 70% free throw shooter on the year. Waiting for the free throw opportunity. Over on the bench, just getting wrapped up is Elena Welker. Seems to make gotten shaken up on that last possession. 5:36 here in the second quarter. And the line putting up the free throw. Burness knocks it down. 30-26 is a 4-point lead for the Comets.
That's a good looking form. Looked pure, nothing but the bottom of the net.
Well, Tammy Lee dribbling up over that OC logo. A quick little reverse against Elena Welker. It's on the left point. Gives it to Dee Post, who's up top. Post gives it to Weber in the corner. The pass comes inside. Hildebrand goes up for the bucket, rolls around the rim, falls out. And a foul as Burness hits the deck. Down below the bucket, it's against Jasmine Hildebrand.
Something really lit a fire under Albion because they are playing some real tight defense in this second quarter.
Here comes Albion College. Approaching the 5-minute mark here in the second quarter. Albion down by 4. Welker gives it over to Rebecca Ross. Ross trying to work her way around Hildebrand. Gives it to Burness now on the left wing side for Elena Welker. Welker dribbles in against Tammy Lee, puts up the layup. Nice move and a nice finish from Albion College's Welker. As it's now a 2-point game, 30-28. Off the inbound, here come the Comets.
Almost looked like a little bit of a Kareem-style skyhook there from Welker. Good bucket.
And for those of our viewers who are not as old, Xavier Simpson's little skyhook.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Xavier Simpson.
As Weber driving in, draws some contact. And the foul is against Elena Welker. The inbound to the right of the basket, Zara Weber will do the honors for the Comets with 4.5 to go until halftime. Dee Post up top. Goes over to the left side. Against Ross, then on the right wing side. Under 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the second quarter. On the left wing side, Amari Brown, 1 second. Kept putting up a three at the buzzer before the shot clock goes out as Weber. It's no good. The chase down rebound for Welker.
Looked like she had space there to almost get a three off, but she didn't. She decided not to pull the trigger.
So Welker on the right wing side, under 4 to play here in the second quarter. Dribbling in for Albion College, Bernis. Bernis spins, turns on the dot, puts it up, no good. Gets knocked out of bounds. Trying to fight for the rebound. That was Wishmeyer down low, and the Comets will get the basketball with 3:50 to play. Here in the second quarter, Comets up with a 2-point lead, 30-28. They've led by as much as 12 in this contest.
The lead's shrinking a little bit. Looks like there's a little bit of a lid on the basket for the Comets, so need to get a bucket here and try to get some momentum going your way.
Dee Post receives the pass from Zara Weber. She'll dribble it back out. Now gives it to Tammy Lee, who's up top on the left point for Zara Weber. Weber's pass comes inside to the stripe for Hildebrand and back to the left corner. Amari Brown will pull the trigger for three. It's off the far side iron. A leaping rip-down rebound for Rebecca Ross, who's up over the line. Up top, Elena Welker thought about three. And she stopped and then started with her feet before she started dribbling.
That was interesting.
That's a textbook travel call.
Definitely.
And a big turnover with 3:21 to go here in the second quarter.
There's been quite a few travels in the first half here. I believe there's 2 for Olivet and I believe 3 for Albion, if I'm not mistaken. So there's been quite a few travel calls in the first half.
Oh, Hannah Brown, who just checked back into the contest. The pass comes inside. It's stolen. Lena Welker's pass, and it's stolen the other way. Tammy Lee's up over the line. Gives it to left wing corner. Weber pulls the trigger for three. It's off the far side iron. Kicks out to the left side. And Albion College will come away with the basketball. Welker.
That was a heck of an exchange there. Like, almost looked like they were playing catch. Just throwing it back and forth. 2 steals.
And another steal down low. Rachel Swartz, who just checked in on the last stoppage of play, comes away with it. Hannah Brown now gives it to Tammy Lee up top. 2:40 to go until halftime. Jasmine Hildebrand puts up the shot from the right side of the lane. Rolls around the rim, kicks out to the left side. Welker takes it up for Albion College.
See, when you get steals like that, you got to try to turn them into buckets. You got to try to turn that defense into offense. Olivet wasn't able to get it done there.
Tiffany Burgess dribbles in and then back outside on the right wing. It's still Welker. Elena Welker goes up for the 2-point bucket on the layup. It's no good. Good defense down low by Hildebrand, and here come the Comets. Hannah Brown dishes it to the right wing side, and it finds its way to Weber for three. Splash! Knocks it down.
Nice find there by Tammy Lee. Zara Weber able to knock it down. She's got a pure-looking stroke, Zara Weber does.
Weber checking into this contest, a 35% three-point shooter, as this one is a three-point counter from Albion College. Wishmeyer's no good. The rebound comes back outside, and then the second three attempt, this one by Welker. She knocks it down at the top. As we approach the final 90 seconds of play in the first half, Olivet up 33-31. Hannah Brown's pass comes to Tammy Lee. Dribbles up court, gives it to Hannah Brown. On the right wing side, a deep three for Weber. In and out, she is feeling it from deep. Weber got it again, thought about another attempt. Here's Hannah Brown at the top with that line drive stroke. It's no good. Hildebrand doing a great job down low, fights for the rebound, goes up for the shot. Thought she drew some contact there, but no call. And here comes Albion College. Driving down low, going up for the shot. It's a foul against Hannah Brown. It's a shooting foul as Welker went down low. Brittany Zandstra for the Comets comes running right in front of our broadcast booth. Had a word for the official there on the other side of the floor.
Kind of shocked that there was not a call for the Comets on that last possession. Hildebrand down low, almost looked like she got contact from both defenders that were down there, so shocked that there wasn't a call.
So Welker's first trip to the charity stripe today. Puts up her first free throw, knocks it down, nothing but net. She's a 73% free throw shooter on the 2019-20 campaign. A Minute 4 left until halftime. Bends at the knees, the second free throw opportunity. Same result. 2 of 2 on that attempt, and we got a tied ball game with a minute and 4 seconds left until halftime. 33 all between the Comets and Albion College.
Definitely a little bit of a momentum shift here in the second quarter. Olivet with a 12-point lead going into the second quarter, and they really have kind of hit the skids here. See if they can get some momentum going back before the end of the half.
So a rush to get the basketball, and then once it was picked up by Burgess on the right wing side, which would be on the Comets side of the floor, she travels with it, trying to settle her feet down. Couldn't come into control once she had the basketball, and Olivet will retain possession.
That's a case of your feet moving a little faster than you can control.
So under a minute to go. It's 45 seconds until halftime. Dee Post on the right side. Dribbling in, no-look pass. It gets tipped, knocked away, stolen, and kept in. Great job of awareness there by Emily Burness. Albion College gives it back up to Burness. She got the feed from Ross. She drives in, puts up the high arcing shot, and one knocks it down off of the high glass above the square on the backboard.
Man, I could have swore that almost hit the shot clock. That was way up there off the glass.
So the and one opportunity. So foul is against Faith Talbert. It's her second personal in this contest. And at the line is Emily Burness. Albion College with a 2-point advantage, trying to convert the three-point play. Burness knocks it down, nothing but net. 36-33. About a 1.9-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Dribbling up court. Zara Weber gives it to Tammy Lee. Approaching the final 20 seconds until halftime. Comets down by 3 on the right side of the court. Slowly milking down the clock is Tammy Lee. So we approach now the final 10 seconds until halftime. Lee picks it up, now on the left side. Puts up a shot, off the heel it kicks out, fighting for the rebound, the Comets are, and coming away with it, Rebecca Ross. Ross with 1 second left, puts it up. The three-point shot at half court is no good, and that brings us to halftime, 36-33. Albion College leads by 3 points at the halfway point of this contest.
Looking like the Albion College, the momentum's kind of shifting towards their side. They went on a big run here to be able to get up by 3 points, and like I mentioned earlier about the Comets, defense transitions to offense. They're Albion's in the lanes. They're getting some tip steals. They're getting offensive rebounds, stuff like that. So they're fighting really hard, and they fought hard to get the lead that they're at right now.
So right now at halftime for the Olivet College Comets, the Comets currently down by 3, 36-33. Comets are shooting 40% to Albion College's 39%, so pretty even there. The rebounding is in Albion's favor, but the Comets have done a good job. It's 24-17 at the halftime mark. But the big thing has been points in the paint. 20 points for for Albion, just 6 points in the paint for Olivet. So that was something you alluded to there in the pregame show.
Yes.
And that's something the Comets got to work on.
Yeah, the Comets, they really try to rely on their three-point shot, which, that's the way the game's going nowadays in the NBA and college and everything. But, you got to not be afraid that when the shot's not falling, drive to the lane, get in there, initiate some contact, and, if, like I mentioned in the pregame show, if you start to see some of those free throws go down, sometimes the three-point shot's soon to follow. So I think in the second half, Olivet just drive a little more. There was a couple mid-range pull-ups by Tammy Lee, and, those are good, but, I think just try to drive a little more and get some contact.
Now, if you're Albion College, what are you looking for in this second half?
I think just continue what you've been doing. You played some great defense, as I mentioned, to get back in this game in the first place. Olivet really had momentum in that first quarter. They shot 60% in the first quarter, Olivet did. So Albion was able to swing the momentum back their way. As I mentioned, they were getting in lanes, getting tip-tap steals, really on the offensive glass, getting offensive boards. So I think you just got to keep doing what you're doing, keep playing good defense, and hopefully the buckets will fall for you.
So that's going to do it for our halftime show here from the Upton Center Gymnasium. We'll send it back to Asher Wertheimer in the WOCR studios, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes for for the start of the second half. The third and fourth quarters, a tightly contested basketball game between Olivet and Albion here at the Upton Center Gymnasium. So we'll send it back, and we'll be back for the start of the second half. Here on 89.1 The One WCR, this is your home for Comet basketball. Back here at the Upton Center Gymnasium in Olivet, Michigan. The current score at halftime, Albion College women's basketball team leads your Olivet College women's basketball team 36-33. At 30 seconds until we'll start this second half. Again, what do you want to see from this Olivet College team coming out in the second half?
For the Comets, I mean, just shoot more efficiently. In the first quarter, they came out really hot. They shot 60% in the first quarter. And in the second quarter, they shot 18%. So massive drop-off there for the Comets as far as efficient shooting. So as I mentioned, I kind of sound like a broken record here, but drive to the hole a little more maybe, try to initiate some contacts, and just get better looks and shoot more efficient.
So we were doing a little bit of research over the halftime break, and Olivet College in this series between Albion and Olivet, the last win for Olivet came in January 30th, 2016. Comets have lost 7 straight games against the Albion College Britons, and now down by 3 at halftime, can make a run here to end that stretch and bring an end to a long dominance of reign by head coach Doreen Carden of Albion College. So the start of this second half is underway. The pass comes inside from Welker, going to try to keep it in bounds for Olivet College as Dee Post. She steps out of bounds, and Elena Welker will inbound. She's to the right of the basket. The inbound comes up top to Emily Burness. Burness with the basketball. The pass comes down low to Rain Hinton. Hinton goes up for the shot, and one knocks it down after drawing the contact.
Big mismatch there in the paint. 5'11" Burness on, I believe, 5'3" Tammy Lee. So huge height mismatch there, and was able to take advantage and get maybe the and one.
Well, Tammy Lee with her first personal, 38-33. Puts up her free throw attempt, does Hinton, and it's no good, but then the putback opportunity is good.
Larson with that good offensive board there. That's what I mentioned during the halftime show. A lot of offensive boards for Albion.
Diana Brown was dribbling up court, lost the handle on it, but Tammy Lee was in the trailer to pick it up. Lee now in the lane with the floater, tries to put it up, but can't get it to fall. And here comes Albion College. Welker to the right wing side for Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer inside to Hinton, who's wide open. Not in time was Hannah Brown to get there as the bucket goes and a timeout taken. For Olivet College, it'll be a full timeout with 9:09 to play. Here in the third quarter, 42-33, a 9-point lead for Albion College. So we'll pause for 30 here on 89.1 The One WOCR. This is your home for college basketball. Welcome back here to 89.1 The One WOCR, 9:06 to play. Here in the third quarter, as we come out of the Olivet full timeout, and Olivet College taking it up court, and a foul. Tammy Lee was dribbling up court, and the foul is against Albion College's Emily Burness.
Almost looked like it could have been a little bit of like a clear path foul on Burgess.
So off the inbound, Olivet College with the basketball, down by 9, 42-33. Quite the turn of events here as Olivet College once led by 12 in that first half. Pass comes inside, DD Post back up top. Amari Brown, she has an open look for three. It's off of the heel and kicks up, and the rip down rebound for Amanda Larson. On the right wing side, Albion College pass down low from Wishmeyer, and the bucket goes down low for Rain Hinton with 8.5 to play here in the third quarter.
Can definitely see why Hinton is their leading scorer. The last about 3 or 4 possessions, she has been wide open under the basket. Comets got to get their defense in sorts here.
Up top, it's DD Post. Post gives it on the right side to Zara Weber. Weber back up top to DD Post. Matt Shear, Travis Garner with you, and Asher Wertheimer back in the studio as a 3 attempt from the right side. Splash! DD Post triples from the right side. Comets trail 44-36.
Much needed bucket for the Comets there by DD Post. Albion was on a little run there, but hopefully get the momentum swinging back towards the Comets.
Bucket goes up, no good for Albion College. Now we got a jump ball down low. Zara Weber and Wishmeyer tussling for the basketball. And the possession arrow for the jump ball is in favor of Albion College. So the inbound will come to the left side of the basket. And it's Elena Welker to inbound. 7:46 to go here in the third quarter. The inbound pass, the right side to Burness. Her shot does not fall as it rolls around the rim. Kicks out to the left side, and Amari Brown with the basketball. Brown drives in on the right side. Trying to work against Rain Hinton. Steps out of bounds. Hinton doing good job defense there down low.
Really good defense there by Hinton. Looks like it could have maybe been a blocking foul there. It looked like she, Hinton changed the player's direction a little bit, but no call.
So Albion College under 7.5 to play here in the third quarter. Dribbling down is Elena Welker. She hits the deck. It's good that she's okay, though.
Yes.
Down below that basket, there's just that little bit of padding just behind the basket, but doesn't extend to the length of the floor. But she'll go up here for the shot after DD Post committed that foul.
That wall is quite unforgiving. I've played basketball in here many times, and you run into that, and it doesn't give, that's for sure. So glad to see she's okay.
So Welker knocks down her first free throw. At Upton Gymnasium was the home of the Comets from 1982 to 2008. As the free throw is sunk for both of them, and Welker is 2 of 2 on that chip to the charity stripe. The inbound, Tammy Lee. Gives it to DD Post. Post trying to work against Amanda Larson. She's in trouble, has to get over that half-court line, and great defense there on the press by Albion College as they force the turnover, as the Comets are unable to get the dribble up court in time. 10 seconds.
That was amazing defense there. I mean, they're really almost kind of like playing deny ball. Like as soon as the Comet offensive player gets the ball, they're right on them. 2 people swarming them, and good to get the 8-second violation there.
So on the left side, it's Wishmeyer on the left elbow, that is, trying to work against Tammy Lee. Lee had her arms up, but it looked like her feet were moving in the lane. She gets dinged for the blocking foul. So that's
Tammy Lee
Lee's
has
second personal.
Tammy Lee has her hands up as if she almost didn't want that foul to come through, but nonetheless, 2 on her.
It's tough with that size mismatch down
Yeah.
low.
One of the shorter players on the Comets, so with that size mismatch, that's kind of a tough situation.
Well, it's Wishmeyer at the charity stripe. This one goes up and knocks it down. 1 of 2 on that attempt. 48-36. It's a 12-point lead and a foul as the Comets were taking it up. Lena Welker gets called for the personal. That's her second personal. And 2 team fouls for Albion College, 3 for Olivet. Olivet trailing by 12. That was the largest lead that the Comets held there in the first half against the Albion College Britons. Tammy Lee on that left side. DD Post dribbles up, gives it on the right wing side. Here's Hannah Brown for three. Off of the far side iron, kicks to the right side, and the rebound for the Britons. Elena Welkers up over the half-court line. She's on the right side against DD Post. The pass comes down low. Good defense as Amari Brown was fighting for the basketball, knocked it away. It was intended for Rain Hinton, but then there's a foul down low.
Looks like they're really trying to go to Rain Hinton down low just about every possession.
So Tammy Lee gets called for a third personal. 6:27 to go here in quarter number 3. Comets trail by 12, 48-36. Hinton in the lane, spins, turns from the charity stripe, knocks it down as one should be from the charity stripe. 50-36, it's now a 14-point lead, biggest of the day for the Albion College Britons. Tammy Lee has to go chase down the pass. DD Post was trying to lead her, and it just out of the reach of Lee as it hits the scores table out of bounds, and Albion College get possession.
Well, looks like the Comets are a little shaken here on offense and defense. I've seen many open buckets for Hinton, so I think they just need to get a bucket and try to get their confidence back.
Wishmeyer from the right block on the right side of the lane puts up the shot and banks it home, the two-pointer. 52-36. Albion College starting to open this contest up. Comets need a couple good possessions here. The cross-court pass up ahead from Hannah Brown. It's Amari Brown in stride, now on the left wing side, dribbling in the lane. And we've got a blocking foul as hitting the deck is Emily Burness. That's her third personal in this contest. Four team fouls for Olivet, 3 for Albion so far with 5:37 to go here in the third quarter. Comets trail 52-36. So the inbound to the left of the basket, Hannah Brown. Brown up to the top to Zara Weber. Weber gives it to DD Post. Post working against Rebecca Ross, and then it gets tipped and stolen.
Rebecca Ross, nice tip, just checked in the game.
Rebecca Ross now cross wing pass to the right side. It's Wishmeyer for three. It's off the heel. It kicks out. The tip-tap rebound, and that's just a size, matter of size down low, getting that bucket to go. As Amanda Larson got the rebound and then was able to put back the opportunity. It's 54-36.
I think the height advantage that we alluded to in the almost came right in our front door.
As the pass came in, Faith Talbert had to get it right in front of our scores table here at the broadcast booth. And the foul comes against Rain Hinton. And that's her third personal. DD Post checks out.
As I mentioned, I think the height advantage is really taking its rearing its head here, as a lot of offensive rebounds for the Britons.
So Tammy Lee with the basketball, under 5 to play here in the third quarter. Gives it to Faith Talbert, then on the right side for Zara Weber. Weber, early in this game, was dangerous from 3. Hannah Brown up top gives it to Faith Talbert. 3 seconds on the shot clock, lost the handle on it. And Rebecca Ross goes down to the floor as the shot clock expires. Gets a jump ball, and the Comets will have the possession arrow. And we'll have a fresh shot clock of 30 seconds in the inbound, right in front of head coach Brittany Zanstra on the bench, Faith Talbert. But now the officials discussing.
This is almost a must-get bucket here for the Comets because the momentum has really shifted towards the Britons. There's a little bit of a lid on the bucket right now for the Comets, so if they can get a bucket here.
Well, the official will have a word over on the side here. They're just going to reset some of the clocks here because there was a possession change down the floor, what we're hearing from the official.
Yes.
We'll see. There's 28 seconds now on the shot clock. Head coach Doreen Cardin wanted some clarification. And so Olivet College, here comes the inbound. 4.5 left to play here in the third quarter. Amari Brown gives it to Faith Talbert. Now on the left wing side, pulling up for a deep three is Hannah Brown. It's off the heel. And a rip down rebound uncontested for Amanda Larson. Elena Welker on the right side. And now at the charity stripe in the lane, continuing to maneuver her way, gets an open look and knocks it down. Evelyn Wishmeyer, and it's 56-36, a 20-point lead for Albion College.
As we mentioned in the halftime show, the points in the paint are really rearing their head here. I mean, Albion, it almost seems like every possession they're in the paint, you know, taking advantage of a mismatch.
So Tammy Lee to inbound. Final 4 minutes here in the third quarter. Hannah Brown gives it to Tammy Lee. They're able to evade about a half press there. And on the left wing side, Amari Brown's three is off the near side iron. The rip down, a rebound for Elena Welker, and she'll take it up court for the Britons. On the right side, she's up top working against Tammy Lee. Dishes it back outside. Now Larson at the top against Amari Brown, trying to work against Brown. The pass comes down low, tipped away. Faith Talbert, good defense there. She was covering Madeline Standley down low. The junior center from Augusta, Michigan.
The Comets are ice cold right now. Definitely have to maybe get a little bit of defense transition into offense, get a couple buckets and get the momentum to swing back their way.
Early in this contest, Comets around 60% from the floor. Now they're down to 35. In the lane turning, the shot is no good for Albion College. Olivet gets the rebound via Faith Talbert, and here comes Dee Dee Post. Post on the right wing side to Amari Brown, the senior. Brown trying to find an opening, driving in, and hitting the deck, but getting charged with the foul. And it's a Rebecca Ross who gets called for the personal.
That was a nice crossover there by Amari Brown to get into the lane.
Now she'll go to the charity stripe. Amari Brown in this contest, 7 points. She's 0 for 2 from the charity stripe thus far. Right over left, she's staggered at the line, dribbles 3 times, spins the basketball in her hands, bends at the knees, puts up the first free throw, knocks it down, nothing but net. 56-37. Albion College leads. Amari Brown again with the same routine. Bends at the knees, right over left, staggered at the line, puts it up, and it's a nothing but net. 2 of 2 on that free throw opportunity attempt. For Amari Brown, she's 2 of 4 from the charity stripe in this contest.
See, if you're the Comets, you got to like to see those free throws drop. Maybe try to, you see the ball go in the basket, maybe shots will start falling for you.
Dribbling now on the left side for Albion College, and back up top it's Amanda Larson. Larson gives it on the right side to Tiffany Burgess. Burgess to the left wing side for J.C. King. King's shot goes up. It's no good. Go to the charity stripe.
That was a good find by Burgess in the left corner there.
A foul goes against the Comets. Faith Talbert, it's her 3rd personal, and both teams now in the bonus with 5 team fouls. First free throw falls for J.C. King. It's her first free throw make of the season. She came in at a 0% free throw shooter. Second free throw is up. Rattles around the rim, kicks out to the left side. A valiant effort diving out of bounds, Rebecca Ross, but isn't able to corral it. And Olivet College will get the basketball with 3:03 to play here in the third quarter. Comets trail 57-38. The inbound, Dee Dee Post gives it to Hannah Brown, but miscommunication there. Albion College with the steal, then almost losing the handle on the left wing side. There's a tussle for it now down low, and a jump ball.
My goodness.
Pretty sloppy basketball between both those teams there in the last couple of seconds.
Definitely.
So the jump ball, it'll be Albion College to get it. The inbound will come in front of Albion College's bench with 2:50 to play here in the third quarter. Rebecca Ross up top. Ross trying to work in, now dishes it out to the right side for Burgess. Back up top to Standley. Now on the left wing side. With it is J.C. King. King in the lane goes up for the shot. It's no good. Weber gets the board. Here comes Hannah Brown. Brown up over the OC logo. Gives it to Zara Weber. Weber back over to Brown. Just to the left of the top of the three-point arc. Splash! Knocks down the triple. And a timeout taken by head coach Doreen Carden in her 19th season for the Albion College Britons. We'll see if this is a full 30. It'll be a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it right here on 89.1 The One WOCR. Olivet currently trails 57-41. Matt Shearer, Travis Garner with you, and Asher Wertheimer back in the studio. Leading scorers at the time of the last refresh in this contest for both of these teams. You've got Elena Welker, who's got 14 points. Evelyn Wishmeyer with 13. Rain Hinton with 12. Not a Comet yet in double figures, but you've got 3 on the verge. Amari Brown, Dee Post, and Sarah Weber all with 9 points in this contest.
Good to knock down that 3 by Hannah Brown before the timeout. Maybe they can get a little momentum going back their way and try to string some buckets together and get back in it.
So Albion College with this basketball. That'll be as we get a steal right in front of us. Travis trying to predict the future here. That shot does not fall, but it goes out of bounds. And it's off of Olivet, so Albion College survives the turnover with 2:10 to play here in the third quarter. Up 57-41 over the Comets. J.C. King is on the offensive side. Up top, gives it on the left wing. Dribbling back up top, it's Burness. Burness going up for the shot. It's knocked out of bounds. And Albion will retain possession with 16 seconds to play. On the shot clock, 1:56 to go here in the third quarter. Tammy Lee checks in for Hannah Brown, who will get a breather on the bench. And the inbound to the right of the basket. Rebecca Ross gives it to J.C. King, and now it is Burgess. Tiffany Burgess goes up for the shot off the high glass. No good. Faith Talbert uses her size to rip down the rebound, and Tammy Lee. Now on the left wing side, Dee Post for 3, it's no good. The rebound for Jasmine Hildebrand. She goes up for the shot, draws the contact, but can't get the bucket to go. She'll shoot 2.
One thing I wanted to mention here is the Comets seem to be playing a little more aggressive on defense now. They're playing good defense. They're stopping the paint, I guess paint mashing for lack of a better term by Albion, and they need to try to maybe get some offense going from that defense that they're playing.
So 57-41. Jasmine Hildebrand at the line. Puts it up, knocks it down. Albion College with the basketball. On the right side, it is Rebecca Ross. Ross over on the right wing side. Pulling up for a 3 is Burness. It's no good. Sarah Weber with the ball. Weber lost it and going out of bounds. The basketball was Rebecca Ross, and so the Comets will now get possession. 26 seconds on the shot clock. 1:17 to go here in the third quarter.
Heck of an effort by Ross to try to keep that in bounds, though. Even though it didn't really work out how you wanted it to. I mean, heck of an effort. Good hustle play.
So from the top, a triple. And a Tammy Lee triples from the top for the Comets. 57-45. Under a minute to go. Comets trail here in the third quarter. On the right side, dribbling in, back outside on the right wing. It's Burgess. Burgess in the lane. Gets it to roll around the rim and swirl down the bucket. 40 seconds to play here in the third quarter. The inbound pass, Timp stolen. Albion College with it. Dribbling in, J.C. King. And on the left wing side and back up top for Burgess. Burgess looking, trying to hit an Albion College teammate, goes out of bounds. Great defense there by Tammy Lee.
Great defense to be in that lane there. Almost like a little bit of a handoff pass, it looked like, but she was able to tip it.
The determination there from Tammy Lee. She's got 3 personals, but she's playing like she's just checked in on the floor. Lee up over the half-court line on the left side. 10 seconds to go here into the third quarter. And trying to milk it down. One last possession here before we reach the final stanza. On the left wing side, Post driving in, puts it up for the shot. It's up the front side iron. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, but can't get it to go. But working hard in those final seconds, the Comets were.
Definitely.
So at the end of the third quarter, we have a foul against Burgess. before that shot. I did not see the arm of the official go up as we're looking at the basketball. So it is free throws for Didi Post. Post at the line, puts it up, knocks down her first one. 59-46. Comets trail, trying to chip away at this lead as that second free throw rolls around the rim. Everybody takes a gasp as it heads to the right side and then falls into the bucket.
My heart stopped for a minute.
And that's the end of the third quarter as the Comets trail 59-47. A 12-point lead with 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. We'll pause for 30. Comets trail 59-47. Fourth quarter coming up here on 89.1 The One WOCR. This is your home for Comet basketball. Back here for the start of the fourth quarter of action. Albion College with the basketball on the right wing side. Dribbling in with it is Wishmeyer. Goes up for the shot, draws the contact as we welcome you back for the start of the fourth quarter. Comets trail 59-47. Matt Shear, Travis Garner with you, and back in the studio it's Asher Wertheimer. And so the first foul in this, or the second foul on Zara Weber. See, free throw going up for Evelyn Wishmeyer. She knocks it down 60-47, back to a 13-point contest. She get the basketball right over left, staggered at the line, dribbles twice, then once more, bends at the knees, puts it up, knocks it down. Nothing but net. 61-47, 14-point Albion Britain lead with 9.5 to go in this contest. Didi Post trying to maneuver out of traffic up over the timeline. On the right side, dishes it back up top to Tammy Lee. 20 seconds on the shot clock. On the left wing corner for Hannah Brown, and gives it back up top to Amari Brown. Amari Brown working against Larson to the right wing side for an open Tammy Lee for three. Caroms around the rim, kicks out to the right side, and Larson with the board. Over the timeline, and now on the right wing side. Now a jumper for three. Wishmeyer triples from the right corner for Albion College, 64-47. Albion College with the lead.
Wishmeyer hesitated a little bit on that, but she was able to knock it down. Almost looked like she wasn't confident, but she still was able to knock it down.
Great move by Weber down low, just could not finish as it rattles around the rim, and Albion College with the board. Elena Welker, who's up over that half-court line, gives way on the left side to Wishmeyer. Then in the right corner, an open look for Burness, won't go. The putback opportunity is no good. Still fighting for the rebound. Hinton, a third opportunity goes. Rain Hinton knocks down a two-point bucket on the right side. 66-47, a 19-point lead. And then Tammy Lee is called for the travel on the right side, trying to dribble up court.
Seems like just about every time that Hinton is down low, she's got a mismatch and she's got a bucket.
So off the inbound, Hinton gives it to Elena Welker. On the left side, dribbles back up. Within is Amanda Larson. Larson goes up over the top, rattles around the rim. It's no good. Amari Brown rips down the rebound, and a foul. And the foul is going to be against Evelyn Wishmeyer. That is her first personal of this contest with 8:04 to play in the fourth quarter. The inbound comes to Tammy Lee. Tammy Lee finds an open Zara Weber, who's up over the half-court line. Gives it to Amari Brown in the lane. Puts it up off the glass. Too strong, wide to the right. No good. And Elena Welker is up over the half-court line, dribbles the other way, and then is fouled by Tammy Lee. That is her fourth personal. She's got one left. So she'll stay out on the floor. And Albion College set to inbound. Inbound comes down low. Working with it is Hinton. Gives it back up top to Welker. Welker dribbling in, the pass down low, and the finish from the left side is good for Amanda Larson. Larson's two-point bucket is good, 7.5 to play. Tammy Lee working with it. She's got to hurry. She's in trouble. The pass comes up over the top to a wide-open Amari Brown. She finishes with a right-handed layup. 68-49. Comets trail with 7:15 to play.
Tammy Lee with her best Patrick Mahomes impression there with that deep pass.
Welker gives it on the right wing side to Burness. Then to Amanda Larson. Larson against Weber. Dribbles over to the right side. Spinning, turning, then puts up a two-point jumper just inside the right wing. On the perimeter, it's no good. Amari Brown with the ball. Brown gives it to the right wing corner. Wide open for three. In and out it caroms. No good for Hannah Brown. Albion with the basketball. 6:40 to play in regulation. Up 68-49. On the left side, it's Welker. Welker then dribbles over to the right side of the wing. She'll give it to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer against Tammy Lee, gives it to Rain Hinton. Pass inside, Larson goes up for the bucket. No good, tip-tap rebound into the hands of Wishmeyer. She gets the board to go. She gets the bucket to go. 70-49, Albion leads.
That was good interior defense there, but just weren't able to come down with the defensive board.
So then the Comets on their offensive possession. Weber was just over the half-court line on the far side of the court. Facing pressure from Rain Hinton, got it knocked out of bounds. And it's a turnover as Weber could not corral it in time. And it's a timeout taken by head coach Brittany Zanstra. It will be a full timeout, so we will pause for 30 here on 89.1 The One WOCR. This is your home for Comet basketball. .6:16 to play in regulation. Albion College gets the inbound. And up top, it's Burness. Burness gives it to Rain Hinton. And called for the travel as Hinton stopped, stopped, and then started again with that pass.
Looked like
not
she was
dribbling.
She was about to throw the pass and looked like there was somebody in that lane, so she kind of faked the pass and stutter stepped a little bit and then started again and got called for the travel.
So the inbound by Hannah Brown was knocked out of bounds by Wishmeyer. And then the Comets get another opportunity to inbound, and now Tammy Lee gives it to Dee Post, who dribbles up court. Now on the right wing side, called for the blocking foul. Hitting the deck is Emily Burness. And that's her fourth personal. She's in trouble of leaving this contest early.
5:55 to go, 21-point lead for the Britons. I mean, if you're the Comets, you got to get something going here. You got to light a fire and, I mean, start hitting some shots.
So Tammy Lee driving in, going up for the shot. She is fouled, does not get the basketball to go. But because she was fouled in the act of shooting, she will go to the line for two. And that's Burness's fifth foul. She is out of this contest with 5:46 to play in regulation. Tammy Lee at the line. This is her first trip to the charity stripe. Shot goes down, nothing but net for Tammy Lee. 70-50. It's a 20-point lead for Albion College. It was a 3-point lead in halftime. Second free throw goes up, and it's good for Tammy Lee. 70-51, 19-point lead. 5:40 to go. Albion College with the basketball. Working with it is Ross. Gives it to Hinton, who's up top on the left side for Nicole Sweetland, who just checked into the contest. The pass down low, it's tipped, stolen, and Faith Talbert will give it to Dee Post. Post dribbles up court, now on the right wing side to Amari Brown. Brown dribbles in the arc, then back out to Dee Post, and then back up to Faith Talbert, right to left around the horn they go with the passing. Talbot drives in, then back outside to Amari Brown. Brown working under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Back on the left wing side for Tammy Lee. Tammy Lee looking for an opening. Back to Brown on the left wing side. Wide open for three with 1 second to go. No good off the heel, but the rebound for Dee Post. She'll settle it down. Under 5 to play in this contest. Olivet down by 19. Tammy Lee pulls up for a high arcing three at the top. Splash knocks it down. 70-54. And Travis, as you said, those are the key shots Olivet needs to start hitting.
Definitely. That could be a little bit of a momentum shift here for the Comets.
So 4.5 now on the clock. Here in the fourth quarter, Comets trail by 16. A shot on the right side, it's no good. From the right block for Larson, it's a jump ball. And the possession arrow is in favor of the Albion College Britons. They'll keep possession.
From what I'm seeing here, the offensive rebounds are really killing the Comets right now, because it seems like just about every time they're down low, they're getting an offensive rebound.
Albion 13 offensive rebounds at the time of the last refresh of the live stats. Now up the top, putting up a two ball with her foot on the line was Hinton. It's no good, but the chase down rebound, Ross has it. Now back inside to Hinton. Albion College working hard. The shot goes up, bounces around the rim and falls in. It's good for Rain Hinton. 72-54, 4 to play.
Whole lot of contact on that finish by Hinton, but she was still able to get the bucket to go.
Letting them play down the stretch here, the officials
definitely
are.
letting them play.
On the right wing side, Amari Brown gives it to Hannah Brown. Hannah Brown dribbling in, got it stripped, stolen as she hits the turf. Slow to get up. On the other side, Hinton going coast to coast, lays it up, no good. Off the left side iron, Amari Brown comes the other way. The pass down low, Dee Post rattles around the rim and in for the bucket. 72-56, 3.5 to go. Albion College with the lead.
Almost looked like Hannah Brown could have been tripped on that last possession, but I don't know. My view was a little blocked, so I couldn't really tell.
So the foul goes against Amari Brown. That's her third personal. Is going in for the shot. Not the shot, just driving in. It was a foul on the floor. Shot was after the fact. So Albion College will inbound. The inbound comes to Larson. Larson goes from left to right in the lane, puts up the shot. It's no good. Trying to tussle for the rebound along the left side. It's no good. Or it goes out of bounds, but there's a foul. And it's against Amari Brown. That's back-to-back fouls in two straight possessions on defense for Amari Brown.
And I believe she has 4 now, if my memory serves me correctly. Yes.
4 personals. Olivet with 4 team fouls. Albion with 3. 3:17 to play. The inbound, and now it's up top. Sweetland with the basketball for Albion College. The pass down low. Hinton has to corral it back outside to the right wing. Dribbling in and then hitting the deck was J.C. King. And having to go retreat it was Burgess. Burgess grabs it, puts up a jumper from the right elbow. It's no good. The rip down rebound in traffic is Dee Post. She takes it up over the OC logo at midcourt. Dribbles in and then back out. Now takes it back up towards the top. The top of the key, now on the left wing side. 15 seconds on the shot clock, 2:40 to go. Zara Weber spinning, turning. And we've got a foul inside. This one's going to go against Tiffany Burgess. Both teams now with 14 fouls. Burgess has 3 personals, and now Amari Brown will take a seat with 4 personals to her credit with 2:39 to play. Comets trails 72-56. The inbound comes up top for Jasmine Hildebrand, who just checked in. Gives it to Tammy Lee. Tammy Lee opens from a deep 3, splash! Knocks it down. A big 3-point basket, 72-59. Things starting to become a little interesting here at the Upton Center Gymnasium.
That was a deep one. She was a good 3-4 feet behind the line. That was deep.
A high-arcing 3, such as ones that Steph Curry would put up. Lost the handle on it was J.C. King. She has to go chase it down. Now on the left wing side, putting up the 3 ball and cashing it in from the corner. A triple for Rebecca Ross. 75-59, under 2 to play. The pass up court comes to Jasmine Hildebrand. Now on the left wing side, it's to Zara Weber, and then back to Tammy Lee at the point. Lee with the basketball. Now puts up a high-arcing jumper from the top. Splash! Back-to-back 3-pointers for Tammy Lee.
She's heating up.
75-62 as we approach the final 90 seconds of play. Comets trail, need a big stop here on defense. And a timeout taken by head coach Doreen Carden in her 19th season as the head coach of the Albion College Britons. She'll want to talk things over with a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here on 89.1 The One WOCR. Matt Shear, Travis Garner, and now joining us back in the studio is Professor Dane Pavlovsky in the Chuck Medford studios. So Travis, Comets trying to make this a ball game. Time's not in their favor, but you have to like the shooting of Tammy Lee here late.
Yeah, clutch genes, I guess Tammy Lee's got them because she's knocked down a couple really clutch threes. And, if you're the commentator, you're still down by 13, but with about 1:30 to go, you got to start putting something together. You got to do it quick.
So 1:32. For those of you math majors that can break it down, that is 92 seconds to go. The inbound will come to the right of the basket for Albion College. Going up for the shot, making her first appearance is Sarika Finchap checking in. And the foul is against Tammy Lee, and that's her 5th foul, just as she gets hot on the floor shooting. But you have to applaud the effort of Tammy Lee.
Heck of an effort by Tammy Lee. Knocked down those 2 clutch threes, just one too many fouls, and she's got to go sit down.
So at the line, it's Finjap, the freshman center, standing at 6'2" from Kalamazoo Central High School.
That could be a bit of a momentum killer for the Comets. Tammy Lee leaving the ball game.
Free throw is no good as it's off the iron. Kicks out to the right side. 1:31 to play. Here in regulation, the free throw's up, knocks it down. Finjap, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Off the inbound, here comes Dee Post. She works against Tiffany Burgess. She clears the half-court line. 1:20 to play. Post up top, gives it on the right wing side to Amari Brown, who's got 4 personals in this contest. Lost the handle on it. Has to go retreat where she'll corral it up near the OC logo at midcourt. Amari Brown on the left wing side. 4 seconds on the shot clock. On the right side in the corner, here's a 3 attempt as time expires on the shot clock. It's no good for Dee Post, and the board for Albion College Burgess. On the right side, Sweetland trying to drive in from the left side of the lane. It's no good. Under 1 minute to go, the board goes for Faith Talbert of the Comets. Dee Post dribbles up court. Now on the left side of the lane, lays it up and draws a foul, but can't get the bucket to go. This one will go against Tiffany Burgess. That's Burgess' 4th personal. And both teams now with 5 team fouls, but Olivet and Albion are now both in the bonus. Dribbling twice at the line, Dee Post bends at the knees, puts it up, rolls around the rim, kicks out to the right side. Dee Post, her first free throw attempts of this contest. Second one is up off the front side iron. It's no good. And Post coming into this contest, a 78% free throw shooter. On the right side, the pass comes inside to Sweetland, who lays it up with a reverse, draws contact against freshman Zara Weber.
That would have been a heck of a finish there if she was able to get that to go.
Weber's third personal, and Sweetland will go to the line. It's a Sweetland's first free throw attempt coming in late to this contest. 50% free throw shooter. So the free throw was good on that first attempt. Knocks it down. She'll dribble 3 times. Close to the floor. Bends to the knees. Knocks it down to a 2 on that attempt. 78-62. Albion College with the lead. Shot clock is out of the equation for rest of the regulation time. 20 seconds to play. DD post on the right side. Gives it back up top with the basketball. Zara Weber. Weber draws contact at the top against Angelina Mendieta. Mendieta just checking in as well. This is the bench starting to get some time for this Albion College team, giving the starters a breather towards the end of this contest. That sends Zara Weber to the line. Weber dribbles 3 times, bends at the knees, puts it up, rolls around the rim, kicks out to the right side. Weber coming into this contest exactly at 50% from the charity stripe. And the free throw was good, 1 of 2 on that attempt. She does go 50% from that trip to the stripe. Mendieta dribbling up for the Albion College Britons. The pass comes down low. Albion College is passing around now on the left wing side. Burgess will hold it as time expires. And that's the ball game as a final here from